Closer and closer comes the artist's hand to a canvas covered in red. She's having parts of him, and she paints a picture of a pale blue heart with flowers in the veins. They blossom in his cold. Does anybody ever get you right? Does anybody ever win your fight? I don't know. How could I ever know? So come out of the darkness, come out where the lights can see your face, come back from the heartless, collect your flowers from the shade. My love, you know I love you like the stars, and gravity can only pull you away so far. So don't you tell me you don't miss the sun. Yeah, caged and collided, she confided in every shade of him. Each day he felt alright. Yellow pale brown eyes, and her flowers blossomed in his cold dark room where nothing ever grew. They felt the sun. But does anybody ever get this right? Does anybody ever win your fight? I don't know. How could I ever know? So come out of the darkness, come out where the lights can see your face, come back from the heartless, collect your flowers from the shade. My love, you know I love you like the stars, and gravity can only pull you away so far. So don't you tell me you don't miss the sign. Well, how does it feel when you came out of the darkness? You have those flowers in your hands. And tell me, yes, won't you tell me? Don't you know you'll never really won't you come in home? Yes, you're coming home. And you're not alone. No, you're not alone.
And we're back again. How about that? By now, you all probably know who Brady Shaw is. That's Joe's son. Thank you, Brady, for letting me use your video without your actual permission. I hope you don't copyright strike me. Anyhow, how are we doing today? It's Saturday, the 23rd of May, it looks like. And I saw Yvonne out there, and actually there was something mentioned in Brady's video that kind of caught my ear. One of my kind of favorite subjects. He mentioned gravity. which, if you'll remember, is one of the four forces of nature. And it's an unusual, well, it's interesting force, by the way. But anyways, thank you, Brady, for the video, and I appreciate the gravity reference. Hello, Dennis. Yvonne from Scotland gave us a thumbs up. Shelly, I see, says hello. Hello, Shelly. Hi. What's going on today? Topics, as usual. This is a open slate. The chalkboard is clean, and other than the taboo subjects that we cannot discuss, those things that can't be discussed, we're open to everything. Gravity is what's interesting about gravity, Dennis, and thank you for asking. As the distances go, it is the weakest force, but it's the one that kind of overall controls the universe. Although now that there's dark energy that they're talking about, that's kind of different. But gravity is kind of like the weakest force, but it's the biggest. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's the one that kind of, controls the planets, controls orbits, that kind of thing. But on a short term, it is, and I can do a quick little experiment to actually demonstrate that. But I'm sure that wouldn't be too much interest. But yeah, gravity is a weak force comparatively on a small, yeah. But it's kind of controls everything. There have been some wiser men than I that suggest that God is gravity. But hey, I don't think we should go there. You get excited about tomorrow's show, the Uncle Joe show. The more I say that name, the more I like it. He's not vetoed it, so that's what we're going to call it up till now, until he says, no, I don't like that name. Let's name it this. But I like the Uncle Joe show. It just kind of rolls off your tongue. Unless anyone else has any better ideas. But tomorrow at 3 o'clock, it's scheduled for an hour. If it's too crazy, I guess we could go overtime. And I don't know, Donnie. I don't know. I don't know about time travel. I just don't know. I don't have any friends that are. Actually, I do have a friend who's got his ear on all that. I would like to. Actually, I've asked him to come up and be a guest on one of my shows, but he does a lot of real fundamental science work to this day. I used to work with him at UC Irvine. Great guy, actually, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll get in trouble if we talk about time travel, I guess. And I'm wondering who your friend is that might want to ask that. Interesting question. Don't get me started on all this stuff. Oh, I might not have dropped the link yet. Let's see. And my bad. How can anyone come up if the link is not dropped? Because the link is unique for every show, right? Does that make sense? Because every show has a different chapter, so to speak. So who else? You know what's you know what I would explore, Donnie? I would explore, if you could get her a time machine, how would she use it? That would be an interesting question to ask. Hey, Joe, you boys have a nice bro nap? I took a little nap. I'll be real honest with you. About 3 o'clock, I got a few minutes in. I was in the sun today. For some reason, when you're out in the sun and you're in your pale skin, like such as I, that you're out in the sun a little while, it kind of makes you tired for some reason. I'm wondering what's up with that. If other people experience that same phenomenon of getting tired from being out in the sun, because I surely didn't work out in the sun. I just wandered around. Hello, Janice Murray, Mom. There's Damien. Haven't seen Damien in a long time. Good to see old Damien coming up. What's up, old man?
Hey, Smith.
Hey,
Hi, Damien. Who's that?
is that Danielle?
There he is.
Hey, Danielle, you're doing some traveling.
There, man.
Oh, look at the lag.
And she's doing Maggie's hair. I'm guessing you're in Huntington Beach. Danielle, you're doing some traveling.
Yes, again. Yes, traveling.
Yeah. What's going on, Damien?
Hi.
Hey, Sparkplug. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, Ian's phone is really old and I can't hear you.
You know what? I'm really old too, and I can't hear you. So how about that? Huh?
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got surprised today. I was down at Maggie's anyway. Then Danielle came in surprised because I guess Lisa flew her down to do hair.
Really? That was, and they did that without you knowing.
Huh?
They did that without you knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
A good surprise.
How's it going?
Are you in Indio or are you? Is
Yo, here in where am I at? Palm Springs.
that where you're at? Indio?
Yeah, Indio. No, we don't call it Indio. What do we call it, Dan? We don't say Indio.
La Quinta.
La Quinta.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Danny.
Hey, Danny Wells, how you doing, man?
Jennifer lives in Indio. We live in La Quinta.
Oh no, it was funny in San Diego when I lived in a place called University Park. It had the same zip code as La Jolla, and that was such a big deal. They would call themselves La Jolla.
Yeah, around here, Jennifer taught me that. We don't live in Indio. We live in La Quinta.
Okay.
But it does say Indio on the sign, though. But the Indians, they're wrong. The sign's wrong, but it's
I got you. I know how it works. I
So
know. What's that?
what's going on?
You know, I don't know, Damien. I came on like I usually do, like a crazy man, just to say what the hell. People show up, so when I come on, they show up. One of these days they won't, and then I'll just won't come on.
Hi, Dennis.
Dennis?
Janet. Don. Hello, everybody.
I want Dennis to come up and look at some property with me. I want to invest in another piece of property, Dennis.
Are you?
Yeah, I want to. You want to go in there with me? I want to get some on the river.
I got a little bit stashed away. How much do I need?
Can I park a van up there?
Yes.
Right on the river. I want to get that's valuable land because it's very limited. It's not.
15,000 help me?
Oh yeah, I think we can start talking.
Okay, that's good.
How big of a lot?
Dan's in.
I'm looking at an acre and a half. I think that's 200 feet of riverfront.
200 feet of riverfront.
Yeah.
Could a guy build whatever kind of house he wants there? You got to have permission.
There's a nice house and a garage there already, but it's older, but it's nice. You could remodel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Location, right?
It's on the river, Dan.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
How much?
How much?
Yeah.
I think about 3.5.
All right.
350.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Is that the Smith River you're talking about? That's where your buddy does his steelhead fishing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could
Salmon,
fish right out of your backyard.
Hey, did they get shad on that river?
No, they don't. No, the next river that gets shad is the Columbia. They don't run up a whole. They're more of an East Coast fish.
Columbia's a big run, huh?
How much would it cost to have a little chunk big enough for me to park my van riverfront?
He just wants 8 by 10 slice.
About 10 by 10.
10 by 10.
Half.
About 2.5.
We'll divide it up.
It's actually, it sounds kind of tempting.
Yeah, it would be nice. Nice place.
To me, I don't know. What could you get in Indio for 350?
You can get a track home.
How much land?
None. Just a track home with maybe 5 feet in between each house. Well, 10 feet, 5 feet for each house.
And you couldn't get
Wow.
200 feet of a most pristine river in the United States on there?
Yeah. Let's talk to Dennis because he chatted. He's got the 150 thou. Dennis is a big backer.
He's a big baller.
I tell you
Talk to
that
him.
one of these days that property up here it's going to skyrocket because of the weather. I really believe that. I mean, it's really cool here, and that's
Definitely.
going to be and if you're on the river, I mean, flood insurance might be expensive or you just don't get it.
You get a lot of rain.
Does that river flood?
Well, yeah, but I think that house has been there since the 80s. So,
Oh, really?
So it's endured that.
no, so yeah.
Right. Couple different floors there.
So what do you want to sell your place and move out to something like that?
No, I just want to, eventually I want to either have my goal, I guess I'm going to put my dreams in public. I think it's real, I love where I live right now, but I would like to see water, either an ocean view or right on the river. I think that's special. I think, that's
Yeah.
How far from where you're now?
The ocean view's nice.
if you can do either one of those, it's a special thing.
When the trip up there with you, we stayed on Patrick's Point Road on a little place. It was nice. At the college, and it wasn't right on the ocean, but it had a really nice ocean view from the patio. We sit out there. It was a whole different thing. Watch the sunset every night, at night.
How far away is that from where you live now?
It's 8 miles.
So just a little retreat for you.
Hey, is that up the way we left?
I'll do it for an investment.
You're talking
If one day live there. What's that, Damien?
Are you talking about on the way to Grants Pass?
Yeah, but it's a lot. Yeah.
That area is nice, man. I didn't realize that. I went up there with your friend, but driving home, when I was up there just a while back, there's some nice. We stopped a few places. It was some nice areas in there.
No, the hoi polloi in town, the doctors and the lawyers and the prison.
They all live there.
They go to the river because it's real. In the summer it's 100 degrees there. It's not like here where and some people like that, and they got that. That river is absolutely beautiful, crystal. It's crystal green clear.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They got big groves through there too.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's a bunch of trees on that property. Shelley, it's on Lower Lake Road. It's between right off the 101. It's on the south side of the river, and anyway. Hey, Jennifer.
All right. I just wanted to come on and say hi.
Okay. All right.
Let me give you a casino report.
Give me a casino report, would you?
Don't go. They're not ready to open. When we first got there, it was fine. They were keeping nice social distancing. Everything was great. The slot machines, when it got to be like 8 o'clock and it got messy, they didn't try to. It was ridiculous. They should have shut it down. We just left.
Was there plexiglass between the machines?
No. But at first it was fine because it wasn't that many people, right? So they kept things real clean, and sir, you need to put your mask on and everything else. But when shit hit the fan and people started coming 7, 8 o'clock, it was ridiculous. It scared me. We left. It was like, no, because you couldn't even be safe anymore. It was like, no, this ain't right. They should have shut it down. Is what they should have done. They should have just shut it down. But I guess that because it's tribal land, they don't have the power. I don't know. It was ridiculous. It just went to hell. All the machines that they set aside, people were standing on the bar with no mask on and big groups just drinking. I guess as long as you had a beer in your hand, you didn't need your mask on anymore. You know what I mean? It just went to shit. It was okay at first. I felt kind of safe, but towards the end, no.
Are you a fucking carrier? Excuse me. Are you a carrier now, mister?
I doubt it. No, anywhere you could be safe. You stay away from people. You don't, they had hand sanitizers everywhere. So you could be safe, but when it got to be a point where you could be safe, that's when we got the hell out of there. Because it got to a point where it's just, I don't think
I'm glad you wised up. I'm kind of curious how many people just realized, hey, I don't want to go to those anymore. Did you?
Well, Maggie, that right now, the way they are now, it turned both us off. It's not even near as enjoyable as before. It's like you can only play slots that are open, and they kind of pick it for you because the other ones are closed. And they took a lot out and they left the ones in that they wanted, and they're none that I like playing. It wasn't even right. But the problem is I mean, any place else, they would have shut it down. If it had been a church, anywhere, they'd have came and said, "What the fuck is going on here?" Oops, they'd have looked at this and said, "What a mess! This ain't happening." But no, they kept it going there. They acted like they cared, but they didn't when it got down to it.
Well, that's good reporting, Damien. You're a good. You go right out into the trenches and you risk your life for a good story.
I feel like stores or any place else, you could be safe there. No, you can't be safe there. It's ridiculous. And but if you get out and about, you realize once you get in the store and everybody's 6 feet apart and you're shopping, you feel okay. It's like as long as you got the hand sanitizer in your car. I think some of the people that never go out, they get their mind going. It's like maybe they get a different picture of what it's really like out there. I don't know. And I can see where that could be scary, where you just don't go experience it. But when you get out and experience, you can see how, this is kind of safe. I think that's what happened to Mom. She gets out and she feels okay, but not there. No, different. Like that's, to me, it's just another ridiculous law. That, like, how in the hell can they think that's okay, but and shut down churches or shut down, small businesses, whatever. It's ridiculous.
No, I think we'll both agree that it doesn't all add up. It definitely
don't add up.
The information we're getting, I don't know. It's
I love the thing you posted the other day. I love that thing you posted the other day. Something about how Walmart and the other couple places are just happy as hell. This is great. We're working out good for us. Costco, Walmart, and then there's a small business that are dead, right? I just don't. I mean, that trying to do for years, kill small business. It seems like you can't go to anywhere but Lowe's or Home Depot, or you can't go to the old Colliers or any place like that anymore. They have a few. Chico, they do, small hardware store.
And I don't think people realize how much local stays in the community. The money that Walmart makes, it leaves the community. That the local mom and pop.
People need to, and maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. People really need to wise up and start doing as much local as they can. You know what I mean?
I wish
farmers markets, everything.
No, even if you have to spend a little more, that money it helps everybody overall. It really does. It just does.
And a little bit more out of most people's pocket is no big deal. You're still going to be fine.
No, that's one of the things I feel a little guilty because I'm hypocritical. I like a bargain like the rest of the guy. It's hard for me to pay 20 cents or more for something if I don't have. But I wish I need to get out of that mindset. I really do.
I don't mind anymore. I really don't mind because that's what it's going to take. Look at what happened because we wanted to save a dime. How much shit we get from China and everything you buy is made somewhere else.
And we don't really. And I don't like preaching about this, but we don't need as much. We don't need as much shit as we. There's a penalty. There's a price to pay for us buying so much stuff. There just is.
No, we don't. Yeah, I'm a perfect example of that. I haven't been to a mall in 10 years. The only reason I go to malls is if somebody else wants to go to get something.
A lot of people don't go to malls anymore. But again, that's one step away from Amazon, where Amazon is really brutal to communities. Yeah. The mall is kind of brutal to communities. And it is a weird dynamic, that's for sure.
Yeah, people have to get rid of this convenient thing. Trade convenience for people's lives. That convenience. I mean, in one way, it's just ridiculous. Where else in the world can you go at 4 a.m. and get aspirin anytime you want? Walk down to 7-Eleven and get whatever you need at 4 a.m. in the damn night. Not every place is like that, and I don't think it has to be.
I
don't know.
We're I'm gonna say it. You can hate me. Haters hate. Haters going to hate. Americans are very spoiled people, and we take
definitely
we take so much for granted. I'm guilty. I'm really guilty. We were born with silver spoons in our mouths, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And no, we need to change. It can't last. It can't last.
Yeah. Your mom said me and Maggie should be tested. The problem with that, Janice, is have you tried to get a test? They're going to ask me, what's your symptoms? I'm going to say I don't have symptoms. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Dietz, you can't get a test. My mom tried the other day. So it's easy to say you should be tested, but try to get one and then see how you feel about it. It's not the first thing they ask you. Do you have symptoms? Do you have a temperature? Where have you been? They don't just give you a test. You know what I mean? Unless I went to the wrong place. So it's kind of it's hard. It's not as easy as people think to get tested. I don't know what the problem is with that. They even told my mom, well, if you don't have symptoms, you can come get tested, but we're not going to know if the tests are even correct or not. It could say you're negative when you're positive. So it's a mess. The testing's a mess. So I don't know how to handle that one, but
I don't either. I haven't been tested.
no.
I know.
If you try, if you call the hospital and get tested, they're gonna get a hold of your physician. He's gonna call you and say, "What's your symptoms? What kind of symptoms do you have, Mr. Smith?" Well, you're not eligible for a test because you probably don't have what it is. I think it's what it comes down to is they're weeding you out like you probably don't have it, so we're not going to waste no time with you because most people don't have it. There's only a few people that have it.
Well,
So,
I think it would give them data. I know your brother and sis got one in Chico. I think they were.
That was an antibody test. You could pay for those, but they don't tell you much. Antibody tests, for one thing, aren't real accurate. For another thing is it doesn't tell you if you have it or not. It tells you if you did have it. So they're kind of, some people will say that's just a waste of time and money because it doesn't really tell you anything. And even if it tells you did have it, doesn't mean you're not going to get it. They don't have the proof yet to tell you that you're immune, right? You hear that. They can speculate, but it's not solid science that you're immune.
I don't think they know that anymore. I think they're changing. Again, you hear so many. It's almost it's frustrating.
That's what's shit about it. It's like politics.
But yeah,
it's like politics. So much shit. You just throw up your hand and say, "Okay, I'll do whatever you say," because I don't know anything. Nobody knows enough true information to make any judgment on shit. They're getting really good at that.
So yeah. So I think it depends where you're at. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that I don't know. I don't know about the testing. I wish I knew more.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So yeah, some people say there's 98% accurate tests. Some people say they're 80%.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm not.
Your mom says I should. No, I say should be, or at least quarantine 14 days before mingling again. Okay. Well, I mean, look, it comes down to everybody's comfortable, spot. Stay at home if you want. I feel safe going out as long as I can be safe, protective. It's worse going to Walmart than it was when that casino was safe. I'm telling you that. It's everybody's personal choice, If my mom was being very, very careful, I wouldn't even went, right? But she's not. She's all over the place, so it's here and there. We're kind of, me and her have about the same feeling on the whole situation, which is different than some people, and that's fine.
There is I think it could have been handled a lot better how this has went. That's for sure. Yeah. But it's always 2020. It's always easy to look back right. Yeah, we still don't have like standards, so it's weird.
No, the other day I hear I'm hearing, you hear so much shit. That's the problem. The other day it's like, well, now we figured out it's not really, the only way to get it is person to person. You really can't pick it up off a surface. Well, come on, you just said it stayed on the surface for 3 days. You know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows? And some people want to believe the worst case scenario always, and that's okay. That's fine. Like I said, people that don't ever leave their house, I think, are more kind of weirded out about it because their mind goes bye-bye. If they would get out and go shopping, they might see, this ain't that bad. I could stay safe. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Did you know the San Francisco Wharf burned?
Did it?
Yeah. Last night, I think. Or a lot of it. Some of it.
A lot of it. That's weird.
Anyways, what else is going on down there? What you got there, Patron? Or is that a whiskey? Is that a bourbon?
This is some whiskey, and this is a virus killer.
Yeah. You know what they call me? A buzz killer.
What killer?
Oh,
So what's going on here? Let me drop the link. Does someone else
Drop
want
the link. I'm gonna get off here and go quarantine myself. I don't know where. Maybe right here. I guess. I don't know.
to?
Maybe who wants to come take care of my mom while I quarantine for 14 days? Anybody? Any takers? All right. See you later.
Oh, you want to leave me alone? Okay. Well, if you want to. Bam, just like that. I'm right in the middle of an otter pop. Color is peach, pink, something like that. What's up? I dropped the link. We got about a half hour to go, or maybe we'll wrap it up a little early. That'll be good. Actually, there's a lot of numbers in the house today. There was a bunch of eyeballs on this thing, which gets me a little bit giddy, I guess I should say. I'm wondering if Lisa Orm is on the show. She came on yesterday. I thought it was really cool getting a new person, someone I don't know a whole lot about, and she ordered some of my product from Amazon last night. Well, hey there, buddy boy.
Hi.
How you?
There's Lucas, my third.
Hey, Lucas.
Hi.
What you got on your shirt there? What do you got on there?
It's turtle power.
Are you a turtle?
I am not a turtle, but I do like Ninja Turtles.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
What are you doing today?
I mean, I was swimming in a pool like a second ago, but I got out for this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you at your grandma's?
Do you know where you're at?
It's an aunt's place, if I'm correct. I don't know.
You don't even know.
You don't even know where you're at?
So tell me a little bit about your grandma. What can you tell me about her? I don't know her that well. What do you know about her?
About Mama. Remember,
If
she's
it-
watching.
She makes good pancakes.
Okay. Just tell me this: if I'm going to go visit her for the first time and go to her house, what should I worry? Should I worry about anything? What should I take as a gift? What do you think?
The only gift that I've brought to her besides Christmas presents and stuff was my company, I guess.
Does she enjoy your company?
Yeah.
Yeah. How should I behave? Could I be rowdy and say bad words, or do I have to be on my best behavior?
I don't know. I don't know, but I would say be on your best behavior.
Is she pretty strict?
No, but she is stern when she needs to be.
No, good. Who is she? Who is she stern with the most?
Bedtime.
Bedtime? Is that it?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I know. Did you know your grandma helped raise me?
What?
Your grandma helped raise me.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, I lived with your grandma when she had your mom.
That's neat.
Very neat. I remember your mom when she was just a little baby. How about that?
Yeah,
Are you good in math? Someone told me you're good in math.
I am very good at math.
Really? What grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
Can you do math problems in your head?
No, because I'm too lazy to do that.
No. So you know a little algebra then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? I want you to picture this. I'm giving you a problem. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, you ready? If 2x equals 10, what does x equal?
5. X equals
Bam!
5.
Good job. You do pretty good. Want to try a harder one?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, can you picture this in your head? Okay, you ready? 2x minus 2 equals 10.
X equals 2.
Close.
Okay, what is it? No. Nope. 2x,
Nope.
4 minus 2.
2x minus 2 equals 10. It's a hard problem.
Minus 2. X equals 6.
Good job.
I heard it equals 2. At
You
the
heard
end.
it equals 2. You heard it equals 2.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when it's on paper. It really is.
Yeah.
You want to tell a story?
Tell me a story. You got a good imagination?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say so, but my mom does, so I guess.
Okay, well tell me a story. I'm bored. I want to hear a good story. I'm gonna eat an otter pop while you're talking, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
Let me think.
I want a story about Otter Pop.
Mm,
Can you give me a story about so you have 2 brothers and a sister?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay, tell me about your brothers. I want to hear about them. Give me some information about your brothers.
There's not really much to give.
Well, what do you know
one
about?
One of them draws a lot. He does commissions for people.
With
actually.
art?
Yeah, people pay him to draw their characters in his art style
Wow,
because they like his art style.
really? I would like to see some examples.
I don't have any examples with me.
Well, we'll figure that out. We'll do that in due time. What's the name of that brother?
His name is Caleb.
Caleb. So Caleb is a good artist.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your
And then
other brother?
And then my other brother, he plays games. He plays video games with his friends a lot
Yeah.
over the internet. So
What kind of-
basically, they'll connect to each other, and then they'll just play like a game.
Do they play Fortnite or World of Warcraft?
They play Super Smash Brothers and Splatoon.
Oh, okay.
They mostly get on like the Nintendo Switch and play together.
Do they play Ruboy? What's that? Robux?
Roblox.
Roblox.
No, they don't.
Lucas does though.
I do.
You do? What's your favorite
Yeah.
game?
If you mean like favorite, as in by the game I play the most,
You tell me.
it's like a Roblox horror game called Piggy, where it's somebody just took Peppa Pig
Uh-huh.
and then made it into a horror thing, and I like it because there's an actual story to it.
Okay. Very good. Now, what about your sister? What do you tell me about her?
She is the mermaid of the family. I mostly know that because she's in the pool right now, swimming around and making a ruckus so that I can't hear you sometimes.
Are you at Huntington Beach?
No.
No,
Yeah, we're in that area, but I'm not at the beach.
you're not at the beach. Are you at Maggie's house?
Yeah, we're at Maggie's house.
Well, okay. You know Maggie's my cousin. How about that?
I mean, it makes sense.
It does?
Yeah,
How does it make sense to you?
that's my sister.
Well,
There's the
is that the
mermaid.
little mermaid?
Yep, that's the mermaid.
Hey,
She
mermaid.
just got out because nobody was in there with her.
Well, mermaid's
No.
staying alone.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I appreciate you coming on and talking with me because I'm just an old guy you don't even know, and you've been very good on camera. Do you like being on camera?
It's a little back and forth.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to. Do you ever watch people play games online, like on Twitch?
I've never watched anybody play games online with Twitch, but I have seen like recorded playthroughs of games on
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay. What's your sister's name? Leah?
Leia.
Leia.
A lot of people say it wrong, but it's Leia, and they also spell it wrong. And I kind of get mad at that because it's so easy for me, and I'm wondering why it's hard for them.
I'm guessing, is it Leya?
Leia.
Oh, see, I messed up too. I didn't know one. So, what's the best thing about your sister?
I mean, I have no idea.
You have no
I
idea?
want to say it's that the fact that that if I get into the pool, that she will come in after me. Like, because she knows someone's in there and she wants to play with someone.
Do you
I know
like
that.
who likes to dance more, you or her?
I would say I honestly don't know. I've never seen my sister dance, so
Can you do the
yeah, I
floss?
guess me, I think.
Can you do the floss?
No, I don't do Fortnite dances. It's just like a personal preference that I don't do Fortnite dances.
Okay, what's your favorite dance then, mister?
I don't really have a favorite dance. I just move my body.
Let's have a little look. I guess that sounded very weird. Maybe not. Maybe we won't go there. That's okay. I'm sorry. That just did not feel right. So
He was
maybe
wanting to
another time we'll have you dance.
Yeah,
Go.
I know.
So where's Maggie today?
She's in the. I don't know. My mom knows that part. All I know is that I get to be at a house with a jacuzzi.
And you're happy there, huh?
Yes.
Well,
I
good.
am happy here.
I'm glad to see that. Does your sister like to get on camera?
I mean, whenever I'm talking to my friends over the internet, because I have some friends that are in Taiwan,
Yeah.
so we have to talk over like the phone and stuff, and like we'll like do like a FaceTime thing, and my sister will just like look over my shoulder, and yeah.
Now, when you have friends that are on Taiwan, do they speak English or do you know a little bit of Taiwanese?
They came here. They were here first.
Oh, okay.
Then they had to move over there for church reasons.
Oh, I
Are
gotcha.
they speaking Chinese now, though? They're learning Chinese,
They're
right?
learning Chinese, but I don't know Chinese, so
No? Do you
Yeah.
like other? Are you going to learn some languages one day?
yeah.
Good.
I still don't know whether I want to learn sign language or like Spanish.
You do both. You know that.
I could. I could do Spanish Sign Language because there's more than one sign language.
That's right. Can you do you know any Spanish words now?
No.
Yes, you do.
That's a Spanish word.
Exactly. That's like the only Spanish word I know.
No. What? You're on a patio right now, right?
Yeah.
That's a Spanish word. You ever eat a taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, enchilada.
Sometimes.
How do you say hello in Spanish? Hola?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I don't know how to say that.
Muy bien.
I was trying to think of how to say hello in Spanish, but my mind just went to the Hawaiian language.
So what do they say? Oh, I know what do they say? You tell me on Hawaiian.
Aloha.
Yeah, there you go. Good job. You know a little bit of language. See?
Yeah, I got a book on how to speak. Like I went to Hawaii, Maui, Hawaii before like this entire like last summer. And while I was there, I bought a book that was like learn how to speak the Hawaiian language. I don't know what it'd be called, but still Hawaiian language.
I bet it's called the Hawaiian language.
Yeah.
So what do you like about science?
I like the kind of experiments and stuff, like how I can do stuff like that. But I don't like the scientific method because it just kind of ruins it for me. That's why I don't like the science fair either.
Because of the formality of doing this different steps. I understand
What was
that.
The
that?
scientific.
The scientific method. I don't like it.
Because it adds some rigor to it, I guess. What about, I have some pretty cool science experiments on my page. I don't know if your mom has seen them, but you could do them at home. And some of them are actually pretty cool. And you don't really have to write a report or anything. You just get to do the experiments. So maybe ask her to look on my page and there's some videos of them and pick out one you like. And I'll help you with it if you want.
Okay.
Did you know that the Hawaiian language only has 13 letters?
Yeah, they cut out like a lot of. I mean, they still use like the letters that we use, like the how you write A and B and stuff. Like they still have those, but there's just like half of them are gone.
Do you want to hear a joke about letters?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet, but I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know why either. He's a confusing letter. Are you a consonant or a vowel?
I don't know why.
You
I
don't
can't
know
help
why.
I can't help myself. Anyways, what else is going on today?
Nothing. No, nothing really. Nothing going on, except for a Harry Potter marathon that I wanted to watch, but I decided not to because there is a pool and it called my name. So
There you go. Pool's actually a special thing. You can do Harry Potter all the time. What about at the beach? Have you noticed a lot of people down at the beach today?
yeah, we went on a bike ride down there, And there was a lot of people at the beach.
Wow. Is it pretty warm down there, I bet?
Did you hear what the police were saying down there?
Well,
Well, I dropped a link if anyone would like to come on. You like animals?
Oh, Uncle Patrick has a surprise.
aw,
Huh?
I
About-
love cats.
That's a good cat
My
right there.
favorite animal.
This is Inky the octopus.
That doesn't look like an octopus to me.
Yeah, octopuses can hide in many forms, in colors.
Yeah, octopuses are amazing little things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Patrick has newly hatched ducklings.
Well, they're not new anymore. They're
Not
almost
anymore.
3 weeks old, and they're little turds. They just scream all day, want food, and want to get out and cause trouble in the neighborhood.
What's a
Yeah.
group of ducklings called?
I don't know. A flock, they're birds.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
birds are a flock.
Not all birds.
I mean, not
know
all
what
birds.
Do you know what a group of crows is called?
A murder.
See? What about a group of hummingbirds?
I'm just gonna guess a buzz.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, but it's called a charm.
Hmm.
A charm is a group of hummingbirds. How about that for some? And what's a group of geese?
Group of geese.
A group of geese is just, I don't know.
I think it's a gaggle.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a gaggle.
Yeah.
A gaggle of geese. I see Uncle
like
Joe.
how
Hey, Uncle Joe.
Plural of moose.
Oh, well, we lost them. We've got about 52 minutes. How's everybody doing? Joe, hope we're still on tomorrow for 3 o'clock, 3 to 4. I like the Uncle Joe show. I like that name. Until you veto it, we're going to call it the Uncle Joe show. And we got Livia and Lucas coming back up here. Hang on a second. Anyone else want to come up? Come on up with us.
Something
think we
happened
put
to our
the wrong
internet and it kind of just died.
Oh, that
Say what you were
happened.
gonna say, and then you can let someone else go on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say what I wanted to say.
What do you want to
I like
Hey,
how
Lucas, hold
yeah?
on a second. What do you want to say, Lucas?
I want to say that the plural of moose is moose, but the plural of goose is geese.
How about that? See, I learned something today. Thank you. I appreciate that. You'll have to come up and visit me sometime. I live on the ocean too.
But he's up in Northern California.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll
I
try.
mean, good.
I can't guarantee that I'll get there sometime, but I'll try.
Well, talk your mom into it one of these days. I'd love to see you guys.
Okay.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, sir. You have a great day.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye, and you're welcome.
Oh, she came on to meet Lucas.
just in time.
Wait a minute. Don't go away. No, come back. Shitballs. I didn't want to be on the show today. Gavin. Come. Now.
I want to hear Gavin's story.
Now. Get out here.
Gavin, get over here.
No, you're going to give him an update. What's the update on your story? Just give him
What's
an
the
update. You don't
update?
have to read the story. Just give him the update.
It's finished.
When do we get to hear it from you?
Hi.
Well, tomorrow's Uncle Joe's show, and that's a special show. So Sunday you'll read it.
Sunday's tomorrow.
Fuck. Monday.
Yeah.
Let's do it for Monday. That'll be the highlight of the show. What do you say, Gavin?
Sure. Sure.
All right. Charlie and Gavin wanted to meet Lucas.
Charlie, what do you want to do something fun on my show for her? Tell a story or do a math
I
problem
don't. I
or
really
do a
don't.
gymnastics?
Fun.
She
No, I
is
don't.
so
If you
anti.
Don't throw me in the pool.
You-
You're stuff me.
Hey, Do you do gymnastics?
No, I don't. I'm not flexible.
You know, your mom used to do cartwheels with like just over and over and over when she was your age. Did she ever tell you that?
Now she break a hip. Aubrey,
You-
come over here.
Donnie, do you remember your cartwheel stage?
Yes, I do. And Charlie's exactly the same way. Aubrey, God, my children, you can't get them to do anything. Chip, you're on the show. What do you say, buddy? Yeah? All
Chip-
right. Someone better come up or Chip's going to take the show from you.
Oh well, that's okay. We only got a few more minutes left anyway. So
Aubrey, come here. She's hiding behind a chair.
I'm a scary old guy, so don't.
Come over here. Molly, who's that? Patrick?
Don't force her to go on here. She don't have to. Oh my goodness! So you like my little duckies today? You see them running around the yard now?
I did. They're getting so grown up. They're losing a little bit of that baby cuteness.
Oh, they're not cute anymore. They scream for
They're a
food.
little bit like you can tell by their quackles. They're just not like beep beep. They're just like meep, meep, meep. They're
Oh,
kind of
it's
little
yeah.
adolescent dicks.
That's what they are, and they're not happy. They're not happy with anything.
Is that your stick you're gonna make a s'more with later? I bought marshmallows at Target. Do you know how to make a s'more? What are the ingredients to a s'more? Oh, good. Uncle Joe's on. I'm gonna go.
Hey, Uncle Joe.
Hey,
How you doing today, old man?
doing great.
Good.
Just wanted to come on at the end here and remind everybody to check it out tomorrow and bring your best stories. Because without your stories, there's no show. Because I ain't got shit. I have no ghost experiences.
Well, Joe, you got to promote a little bit better than that. Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm new at this, but
Okay.
I got some good ideas to do this for some other Sundays. Things I think will be even more interesting than ghost stories. But this is an opener. We're getting our feet wet, and I hope that my friends and relatives respond, and we get some good interaction. And just to remind you, it's we're going to talk about ghosts and anything paranormal, preferably experiences that you've had, anything to do with synchronicities. Now, those I have a few in my life. I think we all do. I don't think we're necessarily aware of them, but I do believe they happen all the time. So if you have any good stories that where you did connect the dots and you caught the synchronicity, we'd love to hear about it. So tomorrow's kind of an experiment, and we'll see how it goes.
You know what? I think you're. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
What's that?
That's better. I think it'll go. Don't expect perfect, but I think it's going to go real smooth. I think it'll go by so fast, and it's going to be really exciting when it's a topic that's of interest to you, which I know there's some coming down the line, and then it'll be funner for you for sure.
Absolutely. But yeah, like I said, this kind of get my feet wet, and it can be interesting. This whole thing around the paranormal can be interesting because I do believe everybody has a story, and we've shared a few of them on here. But I think
it's a very interesting topic to many people, and that's for sure. So that always helps. Instead of trying to talk about numbers and energy, that doesn't always go over that well. Take my word for it, but ghosts, you'll bring them in.
Well, this is a real big social experiment, this whole thing you're doing.
Yeah, that's all it is an experiment. That's all it is.
It goes over. It all goes over to one degree or another.
It is what it is. I don't expect a lot, and I think that helps. And every day's a little different. I kind of like the way it bounces around a little bit. I really like seeing Lisa, and if she's still yesterday, that was a nice little treat. And she bought, after my little non-sales pitch, she bought a package from Amazon last night, and it shipped today, young lady. Although I did forget to put in a T-shirt. I was going to give you a T-shirt. My bad, but maybe we'll get you one. I'll get one to your dad. How about that?
Don't get one for me. I'm a 4X.
I have 3Xs.
Won't work.
You can squeeze into a 3X.
So the first time I wash it.
What size do you think her husband wears, Joe?
Lisa's husband, I'm going to guess a XX.
Okay. I might be able to set him up. I'm all out of the girl models. I'm all out of those at the moment. I need to do another shirt order. Actually, you know what? This year's turning out to be a decent year for me, which is nice. So I should be able. I have no reason. I should make a T-shirt order. There's no real excuse. So I'll have to do that. Restock on my supply. But anyways, well, it's been over an hour now. Unless somebody else, I think that's a good show today. What do you think?
Well, I will see you tomorrow at 3:00.
3:00, and yeah, that'll probably be the only time we'll come on. It's going to be on Isabel Shaw's page, just as this show is. I'll probably stream it to the YouTube channel too. Why not? The Shaw Family Channel. Which, if you need a link to it, it's on Isabel Shaw's page. If you go to her homepage, you'll see it's a big S, and that'll take you to the YouTube channel. Anyways, having said that, thank you for coming on, Uncle Joe. Thank you for the guests today. I always appreciate it. Thank you for coming to visiting. There's actually quite a few of you today. It was probably one of the higher number days, and I'm not sure why. We got one more up from Aubrey Apple.
Just say I want to talk to Leah. That's all. If she doesn't want to talk, that's fine.
No, the show's over today, young lady.
Oh, well, then it's over. It's over right now.
We missed that boat. Thank you. Thank you for coming on, Donnie.
All right, bye.
See ya. Okay, everybody. Good night. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy your evening. Get a good night's sleep. And show up tomorrow at 3 p.m. right here. Same bad time, same bad channel. And we're going to get the Uncle Joe Show. The debut of the Uncle Joe Show. And you can, and by the way, you can share this video so your friends can see it too. So we can draw on a pretty good audience if you share the video. Share the video tomorrow. Take care. Adios, amigos. See ya. I wouldn't want to be ya.